Hey, how's everybody doing out there? We're live over here today, and we're talking about some important stuff that we need to talk about. So, what the title says is God real? We're going to find out soon, or something to that effect. And the reason I picked that as a title is because it's very important to understand that without God, you're probably going to be poor. Now, poor can mean a lot of different stuff. Poor can mean, let me go ahead and see if I can do this. There we go. Okay, poor doesn't mean poor as in money. Poor means lack of brains, lack of communication, lack of sincerity. All right. So poor can reach out to a lot of aspects in life besides being poor of money. We got Ed Kane, Maine there. How you doing, Ed? Eddie, we got Robert Williams. God bless you, friend. Romeo, Derek, Spock, 1590, Fu Manchu. Fu Manchu says poverty sucks. I'm speculating that he might not be the richest man in the neighborhood. Poverty can come from all kinds of sorts of angles. My intention on being poor is lack of, what can I say? What word are we trying to look for here? Lack of possibly brains, because you really haven't sat down and thought it out, or possibly lack of being energetic. Being a lazy ass will give you poverty. You want to sit on your ass. You want to be lazy. You know, I don't have energy. Well, when you sit on your ass every single day and you don't do anything, and then you decide that one day I got to go mow the lawn. It's getting, I ain't gonna be able to mow it. It's getting too tall. The lawnmower's not gonna work and all this. And then you get out there. Oh God, it's 90 degrees outside. I'm sweating like a filthy pig here. And you didn't even start the lawnmower, so you got to go back in the house and sit down again. And then you tell yourself, well, I don't even have energy. I can't mow the lawn. That's because you don't have the motivation to mow the lawn. You don't have the motivation to get off the toilet and wipe your ass. We don't have the motivation to wipe our ass because we don't have toilet paper. Why don't we have toilet paper? Because I'm too lazy to go out and mow my lawn. And all I want to do is sit around. I can't afford toilet paper. I'm using magazine, piece of paper out of magazines to wipe my ass. It all comes down to motivation, people. It all comes down to having a ethical and illogical brain that'll put you in the state of mind that will take you out of your poverty. Poor equals ignorance, which carries blame. Rich equals knowledge. Knowledge is power, and ignorance is disempowering. That's from Dat Not Me. Thank you very much. Fu Manchu says, I am doing okay, Pete. Don't got to be sucking on rocks to think poverty sucks. Poverty actually comes from a lot of angles. One of them is not believing in God. Is my friend Pete going to preach today? Is he going to be, are we in the pulpit and are we in our church scenario? No, we're not. We're in reality. We're in the situation that says God should be in my life. Okay, you shouldn't even ask yourself that, or you shouldn't tell yourself that, because God should be in your life right now. I was watching a bullshit TikTok video earlier, and Spock 1590 says no leadership. That's what we've had for 16 years. plus is no leadership. So I was watching this TikTok video, and this guy is interviewing. You know, you see these lame-brained scumbags. They're out there at colleges, and they're interviewing college kids that don't have a brain anyway. The only reason they're at college is because they can't get out of that high school mode to go to work. You know, I think college is a joke. Why do I think that? Because 90% of children that go to college are still children. The only reason they're going to college is because they loved high school. They're not there to learn. 90% of the children that go to college don't even use their college degree to make a living with. What a waste of money and time. Waste. A total waste. Did I pay for my children to go to college? No, I didn't. If they want to go to college, get your shit together, go get a job and go to college. As far as I'm concerned, high school diploma will get you just as far. I'm not going to sit here and take my life savings so I can put my kid in a college so he can fuck off all day and play high school games. I'm sorry. Now, there is kids out there, you heard me say 90%. I didn't say 100%. That's because there is kids out there that literally go to college to get a degree to make a living and make a good living. It's called knowledge. Who is there equals this, equals that. There you go. Do not me. That not me. That's the situation. Poor comes from being unknowledgeable, kind of like ignorance here, unknowledgeable. Here's a little story for you. I want to tell you about this. When I got my computer, the very first time I told, well, when are you going to get a computer to run? I ain't getting a computer. Well, I don't need it. What do I want one of those for? But you got the internet. For what? So I manipulated myself into thinking as hard as I could. And I took the knowledge that I had and I weighed out the prospects of, should I get a computer? Shouldn't I get one? Where can I stand here? I told myself before I spent the money to get my very first computer, which I actually ordered out of a magazine. When the internet came out and the computer boom hit the world, the only place to get a good deal on a high-tech computer that had everything you wanted, you had to get this magazine. It looked like a phone book. It was that thick. And inside was every single piece of everything to build a computer. Then there were these companies that would build your computer and send it to you in the mail. I think the place that I bought my first computer from was a place called Cyber World. Cyber Tech World or something like that. That was the first computer I got. It was Windows. It was before Windows 98. Maybe it was Windows 98. I don't remember. But I told myself, I said, the only way that I'm going to get a computer, and this is when I was with some scumbag, this scumbag, stupid bitch. This is right before I met Minnie, the body shop girl. I was with this loser-ass scumbag of a human being. I call her useless. That's the name I use for her if I mention her. And she wanted to get a computer so she can get on the internet. And I said, the only way I'm going to get a computer and pay for it is if I can make money with it. So the only way that I got a computer is I would have to make money. So after I got the computer, I went ahead and bought a program which cost me $2,000, and it was called ADP ShopLink. And what that program was for is to do collision repair estimates. Because without that, I could not work with the insurance companies. So that was my journey into getting a computer. And then I found out about eBay. So then I started selling parts on eBay. So what I'm trying to get to here, if you don't want to live in poverty, if you don't want to live a worthless life, if you don't want to wake up every morning depressed and in anguish and you know, always having this attitude of why me? Why me? Put God in your life and put the word knowledge in your brain. If God is in your life, knowledge will follow. Because God will guide you down the 2-lane highway and not the one-way road. Other situations of poverty that arise, and New Vision Garage says, of course he is. He wouldn't be right. He wouldn't be here right now if he wasn't. Okay, I don't know where that came from. I just randomly read that. Why would you move to such a messed up area, people-wise? Okay, that's Thomas Wotikatiki, 8977. I think we got somebody that's trying to start trouble here, so we'll keep our eye on this guy. Pete, you moved to Utah on purpose. Okay, so what about it? Yeah, I did move here on purpose. I had a plan. Is there something wrong with that? By the way, I'm just letting everybody know. I was going to turn my phone on, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And if you want to contact my friend Pete, maybe get live here, we're going to go ahead and hang the phone right there. And anybody that wants to come on live, you know, if you want to piss me off, I can tell you to fuck off very quickly and hang up. Volkswagen Planet says, God is the only one thing I have left to believe in. Okay, you should actually be believing in yourself as well there, Volkswagen Planet. And if you have God in your life, he will make you do that. Robert Bussey says, jelly roll, only when I need a favor. Okay. The NSA is listening to your phone, Pete. I don't give a shit I don't even know who NSA is, and I don't care. They can follow me, watch me, look at me. Yeah, you want to watch me take a shit? Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Do it. I reckon Utah looks good. Utah's doing good. I had some ups and downs, but we're doing good over here in Utah, and it's a good place to be. What we got is we all know that God is real. If you don't believe in God, you don't think he's real, and you think it's all a hoax, all I can say is I'll pray for you. You're in my prayers. I'm not going to tell you to get the hell out of here because, you know, we all need help, and you're one of them people. I was watching a TikTok video earlier while I was waiting for Minnie to come out of the post office, and there's this clown act. These people, they go around, you know, they got their microphone. Who are you going to vote for? Who are you voting for, Trump or Kamala? Come on, tell us. You know, these are the people that do that kind of shit. They're attention whores. They ain't got no concept of anything in life but one gig. You know, I mean, you know, I kind of call myself a jack of all trades. Okay, I mean, I built this office by myself. I did everything. I did all the wood trim. I did all the wood walls, the sheetrock, the ceiling, the electrical, the plumbing. You know, I did it all. Okay? I'm proud of myself because I put the knowledge in my brain to do that. If I didn't know how to do something, I researched it and I followed it. And I said, I'm going to do it because if I don't do it, I'm the one fucking myself. I get up every morning around 3:30, 3:45. I'm awake. I rise with the sun. I suggest that you poor, povertized, whiny, crying bastard that you are, that complains about everything and has the middle name, why me, to get off your fucking ass and start getting up early in the morning. I can't even remember the last time that I stayed in bed longer than 5 o'clock in the morning. I can't even remember. I mean, even when I was a kid, I used to get up early. All right, let's see if we can follow some of these conversations. Did you vote for Trump yet? I haven't went down there, but I will show you this. My friend Pete's right on track. Okay? For anybody that doesn't know what that is. You know, I asked you guys to call your government, call your local government, county office, and get one of these. Has anybody done that? Am I getting through to anybody here, or am I just wasting my fucking breath? Paul Cootie says, you're an inspiration, Pete. Well, I hope I am. I hope you're getting off your ass, Paul Cootie. People are losing common sense, very lazy. You want me to tell you why, Mike? I'm going to tell you why, Michael Simpson. People are losing common sense because of what the fuck's going on right this second, right now, where you're at. Because of this fucking cell phone right here. Because of the fucking computers. Believe me, that's why people are losing common sense. Because they're lazy asses. If you get on TikTok, the only videos you're watching now is Kamala and Trump. It's either Trump or Kamala. Kamala, Trump, good. They call New York City the blue state. Well, I'll tell you what, last night sure could have fucking fooled me. I think there was how many people in line? Like 387,000, I think, people were lined up to get into Madison Square Gardens to watch Trump. I think that's what I read, 387,000. But if you talk to ABC News, Kamala's actually ahead of Trump. Now, if that ain't proof that the news media is owned by the corporations, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't watch ABC, I don't watch CBS, and I don't watch NBC. What's the channel with the, what is that? The partridge bird with all the feathers. What channel is that? With the rainbow, the feathered rainbow bird. Is that NBC, I think? I quit watching those 3 channels back in, I believe it was 2017. I went downtown Dallas to City Park. We were riding our bikes. Me and Minnie went downtown we went down and rode our bikes at White Rock Lake, and then we went downtown from there. But we used to always go to the City Park because we'd stop at this Mexican restaurant. We'd get some tacos, and we'd go eat them at the City Park. And I'd take my little dog Axel, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, rest my little dog Axel's soul, and I hope he's waiting for me up in heaven along with my little buddy Bruno. And when we went down there, they were having a Fag Flag Federation weekend jamboree party. The first time I ever saw that in my life, it was unbelievable. So we were riding our bikes through this, and it looked like a fruitcake fucking festival. Transvestites, S&M bondage, walking around half fucking nude, looking like something that just crawled out of the fucking crack that leads to hell out. And these people are just gallivanting everywhere. It was, I thought I fucking died and went to hell. So we ride our bikes through shit, and there's a cop over there, and I said, what the fuck is going on? Oh, are you here to protest? Because if you are, we're going to arrest you now. I ain't here for shit. I'm just driving through. They wouldn't allow any protesters there. If you were a protester, you're going to prison. You're going to jail. Unbelievable. So we rode into the back, and I saw somebody said NBC. And here's all these, they were going to have this fucking parade, this float parade. And here's all these fucking floats like the Easter parade downtown. And there are all these corporations that support the Fag Flag Federation. And when I saw that NBC one with the big bird and the fucking peacock fucking feathers and they were rainbows, I told Minnie right there, I will never watch NBC, ABC, or CBS ever again. I will never fucking do it. Volkswagen Planet, only watch YouTube. R.I.P. Bruno and Axel. Thank you very much. Just an inside line here. If you want to watch some good TV and it has a lot of stuff on it that's free, check out Pluto. You do have to watch commercials, but it's free. Who gives a shit? Anyway, we're going to move down the line. God is going to, he's already doing it. What is that? DEI? What is that woke thing? The DEI? I'm not up on this. It's that woke program. Dysfunctional educational institution or something. DEI. Help me out here. What the fuck is that? I don't remember. Yeah, we already know about the 5240, Fred. You're behind. That was my last video. That's fake news. It's not going to happen, Fred. American soldiers are not going to start killing American citizens. How fucking stupid is anybody to believe that? Unfucking believable. You know, it's really unbelievable that they even publicize shit like that. Oh my God, our American military is now aimed at the American citizen and it has orders to shoot to kill. Yeah, okay, sure. Diversify. Okay, Kevin says devil, evil, incarnate. Okay, so everybody knows what DEI is. Do you know how many of these corporations and industries and places of business in America are dropping this DEI shit? Because I'm telling you, everybody's fed up with it. If you're not fed up with it, you're a fucking asshole. And I'm going to tell you that to your face, bitch. If you are not fed up with it, you belong to one of these groups. And we're going to move down the fucking line because I'm telling you, you're a scumbag. Sovereign citizens believe that courts have no jurisdiction over people and that the use of certain procedures, such as writing specific phrases on bills, they do not want to pay. And loopholes can make one immune to government laws and regulations. Sovereign citizen. Sovereign citizen movement. Sovereign citizens believe they are not under the jurisdiction of federal government and consider themselves exempt from U.S. laws. Then get the fuck out of here. Because when you come up with your own bullshit, you're trying to change society. You're trying to take America and put it in your fucking back pocket. They use a variety of conspiracy theories and falsehoods to justify their beliefs and their activities, some of which are illegal or violent. Their rejection of legal documentation such as social security numbers, driver's license, vehicle registrations, and other forms of government identification lead to frequent interactions with law enforcement. Why? Why would you want to be a sovereign citizen? Who are you proving anything to but that you're a dumbass? That's what I'm asking you. Unfucking believable. Demographics of the sovereign citizen movement's membership have seen major change, which is skewing younger and more female than in early decades. Here's another one for you. All right? Here's another fucking situation. Anybody ever hear of this guy? Has anybody ever heard of this guy? Let me ask you this. This guy's name is Stodden. William Stodden. All right? Tried to run for president 2024. You've never heard of this fucking clown, have you? Okay? Stodden and Kolinsky want to run for the United States presidency, but guess what their fucking action is? Are you ready? These guys are real fucking winners here. Let me go ahead and tell you what they're for. Let me go ahead and tell you here. Hang on a second. I'm looking for it. Fucking wait. Socialists, okay? Socialists. Let's go. Socialist Party USA. Socialist Party USA. That's who these, right here, old Stodden, he wants to socialize you. This is what they stand for. Here's another scumbag organization. The SPUSA Statement of Principles. The Socialist Party USA strives to establish a radical democracy that places people's lives under their own control. Strives to establish a radical democracy. Did you notice they used the word democracy? Democracy is related to socialism. Democracy is related to Obama. Democracy is related to Democrat. A classless, feminist, socialist society free of racism, sexism, homophobia, or transphobia, in which people cooperate at work, at home, and in the community. Well, let me tell you something, bitch. Take your homophobia and your transphobia and all your other shit and your Black Lives Matter and your fucking Antifa and all your other crap and flush it down the toilet. And after you do that, lick the motherfucking bowl clean with your fucking tongue. Bitch. Socialism is not mere government ownership, a welfare state, or a repressive bureaucracy. Socialism is a new social and economic order in which workers and consumers control production and community residents control their neighborhoods. Sounds like Nazism to me. I'm sorry, I didn't finish that. Let's start that out. Where community residents control their neighborhoods, homes, and schools. So they don't want any law, any type of law or formation of anything. They just want to run rampant like a fucking wild zoo animal that just got out of the cage and do whatever the fuck they want and, take over the fucking world. The production of society is used for the benefit of all humanity. You see, they throw all these words in there like they're going to, they're saying that they're being part of you. You're being part of them. It's all about, the whole thing. When it's really just about them, not you. Always remember one thing. A Democrat starts with a D. A devil starts with a D. And a Satan starts with an S. They're all one thing. They will tell you anything and everything you want to hear to get you to be a follower. There's another fucking word that makes you a poor person. Because when you are a follower in life, you will always be led by the wrong string. And your shoestring will be broke. You'll never be able to tie it. Don't ever consider yourself a follower in life. Always consider yourself a leader. Socialism, democracy, dictatorship. They tell you everything and anything you want to hear to make it sound good, but in the end, they ain't giving you a fucking thing. They aren't doing nothing for you. They ain't giving you nothing. I think the black community of America has proved that to us after, 60 years. After 60 years, the American black community of the United States of America has finally woken up. And has finally came to the conclusion that the Democratic Party is nothing but a socialized party of scumbags and users and abusers. Thank you very much. Soul Brother. The production of society is used for the benefit of all humanity. My fucking ass. Socialism produces a consistently renewed future by not plundering the resources of the earth. Okay, Mr. Socialist motherfucker. We don't want your social security number. You ain't getting no fucking benefits. We don't give a fuck about your license. When you get pulled over, you're getting a motherfucking ticket. You're going to go to jail. Okay, Mr. Socialist, don't pay your fucking rent. Landlord gonna kick you out, motherfucker. So keep on pretending that you know you got all the answers and you know everything. Sodden. This guy William Sodden wanted to 2024 Socialist Party USA. Vote for me. Sodden. Kolinsky. Kolinsky's like a 20-year-old fucking idiot. Looks like she just got out of college. Oh, Kolinsky for vice president, Sodden for president. What a fucking joke. Here, I'm going to go ahead and show this fucking clown act to you. Unfucking believable. These fucking people, who the fuck do they think these motherfuckers are? Here you go. There's your next president, Mr. Democracy. There's your next fucking vice president. Looky here. Don't they look like a lovely couple? Do me a favor, bitch. I want somebody to call this fucking Sodden and Kolinsky. Tell them I told them to go fuck off. How's that sound? My friend Pete said to fuck you. We don't give a shit about your shit, Sodden. There you go. Here's their campaign poster, people. Look. There's their campaign poster. What do you think of that? Do those look like individuals that you want to vote for? Is that somebody that you want running our country? Wow. But see, that's why we live in America, because we got freedom of speech. And that's why my friend Pete's on here telling them to fuck off. So we got that, and then we got the Socialist Party. I think we just talked about that. But the main ones that really concern me are these sovereign citizens. These people, there's something wrong, and they got the word demographics. They use demographics, which is democracy. Of the sovereign citizens movement membership have seen major changes. Groups using the American State Nationals grew the most in 2020. This includes the American State Assembly. Let me ask you this. What do you think of these movements, these fucking organizations, these scumbags like Sodden and Kolinsky? Radicalize me. Now this is how I want to live in America, guys. Right there. That's what I want to do, living in America. Right there. That's my dream. I want to be radicalized. Can we do that, please? I don't know who this Sodden guy is, but I'm sure he's got all the right answers, people. And this is a 100% pure example of what the fuck is going on in America. You know, we shouldn't even have to put up with this shit. We shouldn't even have to turn our computers on to see this ridiculous crap. Okay, here we go. Immediate cease. This is what they are putting on the table if they become president and vice president. Are you ready? Immediate ceasefire, end of occupation, single secular multi-ethnic state in Palestine. See, these people are for Palestine. They aren't for Israel. They don't care about Israel. They don't give a shit about Jesus Christ. They don't care about God. They are for the enemy of Palestine. Palestine is a very vile, ruthless, hateful country. I saw a car downtown Moab, driving the opposite way with some punk-ass piece of shit kid, and he had a sticker on his front door that said, "Free Palestine." Well, thank God Minnie the body shop girl was in the car, because I was ready to turn around and go tell him to fuck off. Single secular multi-ethnic, end of apartheid, whatever that is, apartheid. End of U.S. military aid. End of all attacks against civilians. Rights to Palestine, self-defense, self-determination in return. Yeah, fuck you, okay? God is real. This isn't. This kind of crap that I'm telling you, it's all organizations, it's groups, it's bullshit. These people are scumbags. I was watching a video on TikTok, real quick one. I was telling you about the guy that was interviewing these two girls. And the two girls, they're like 18 years old. Are you going to vote for, who are you voting for, Trump? No, we're voting for Kamala because our roommate said we should. Oh, your roommate said you should. Oh, okay. Well, you got to, you got to stay close to your roommate. What about abortion? What do you? Oh, I'll kill the kid before I'll have one. I'll kill it. I'd rather kill the kid than have to put up with him or her or whatever it's going to be. I mean, just randomly, just out there throwing. I'm a murderer. I'll kill children. I got a lot to do today, guys. Misty says, Jesus said, take your coat, sell it, and get a weapon to protect yourself. The blind man asked Jesus, no, actually, Jesus asked the blind man, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? He said, I want to see again. Jesus touched the blind man's head and he saw. He saw everything he needed to see. Now, I'm going to ask you this. Do you think when Jesus touched the blind man's head, he saw like you and me do? Like this? I see everything around me. My eyes are open. Or did he see Jesus Christ? Did he see God? Was his soul cleansed? But yet, on the other hand, in reality, he was still blind and couldn't see what you and me see. Put that to thought there, Mr. Povertizer. So, somebody says that is true, Joe. This is an evil world we live in. Yes, it is. It's all destruction and misdirection. And what do you think this all has come from? Do you think this just happened recently? This has been building up ever since the internet was created, ever since computers came into existence, ever since cell phones. You know, I remember when we'd sit down to eat dinner or even breakfast, and we would do this first. Right here. This is what we would do. Now, when people sit down to eat their dinner, they take their hand. They'll put their hands together, but this is what they do now. This is what they do now. And what's even worse is they get on here like this, and then they go like this, and this is during, and then all of a sudden, they're doing this. This is what they're doing. The whole time during dinner. This is it. Right there. Look. Wow. Gosh. I want to do that all day long. I want to do this all day long. That's all I want to do. Is that right there. Willie Nelson is playing a political concert for Beto O'Rourke. A lot of fans are abandoning him after Willie Nelson announced Wednesday that he would be headlining a September 29th rally for O'Rourke in Austin. Fans had taken a social media to boycott and publicly disown the country legend. Fuck you, Willie Nelson. Your music sucks anyway, bitch. I thought the Smithsonian was looking for Willie Nelson. I stopped listening to him when he did this in 2018. This is the thing, people. These fucking celebrities, they're nothing but bald-faced liars. They live in a world of lies. Movie stars are liars. They get paid to lie. They get paid to fake out. Haven't you ever watched a movie with a movie star? They don't even use their real fucking names. It's a fake name. They're lying to you right from the start. Who gives a rat fuck about Willie Nelson? Boycott the piece of shit. I still say boycott that other motherfucker, Jack Black. What a scumbag that fucking asshole is. Total trash. I used to like Tenacious D. But you know what? Jack Black has proved to be a piece of shit. So, Willie Nelson, I'm sorry, but you got my vote wrong. You're a fucking piece of shit. Highwayman my ass. Wow. Unbelievable. Look at me looking at that. That's what people do now. See, they're like this. And then they wonder why they have neck pains. They wonder why. So, this is what has ruined society. I ain't had any phone calls. Hold on, have I had any phone calls? I haven't had any phone. Nobody wants to call and talk to my friend Pete. Are you too shy to call in? Nobody wants to call and talk to my friend Pete. Nobody wants to call and talk to my friend Pete today. Wow. Okay, that's all right. You don't need to. No problem. We don't need to talk to anybody. Make peace with your maker. Are you okay over there, Volkswagen Planet? Are you good in life? Is everything going your way, buddy? Give me a call sometime. I'd like to talk to you. Dexter's Lure Lab says advertisers are beholden to China. You know what? I think China and the rest of the world is actually coming around and realizing that the Democratic Party is nothing but a bunch of pieces of shit. I could be wrong about that, but Kimberly Williams says, I used to love Willie Nelson, but not anymore. Yeah, you know, it's kind of like that other fucking actor. What's his name? DiCaprio. Look at that piece of shit. Do you know he's on the top 10 list of the P. Diddy action? Leonardo DiCaprio. And he comes out saying he's voting for Kamala and he wants everybody to join him. And, you know, these motherfuckers, I guess they don't realize that they're just putting themselves deeper and deeper in a hole that nobody likes them. You know, all this is coming out, people. The devil is being destructed. God is putting the wrath on all these people. By them coming out and saying this, they're ruining their careers. They're so fucking stupid, man. Religion comes from a Latin word, religare. Religare means to tie back, like tying a horse to post, to hold back progress. Real knowledge, to thwart in binding. Money is highest religion. What about Taylor Swift? What about her? She's a bitch. We all know she's a cunt. But I already knew that before. I don't even give a fuck about her. Taylor Swift is another piece of shit. Jesus Christ has got to be in your life, people. It has got to be done. You have got to get on your knee, bow down, and ask for God. Ask for his forgiveness. Be reborn again. Do it in the privacy of your home. You don't have to tell anybody. But let God know that you are with him. This is the only way America is going to last, people. Right here. This is it. We got the American flag left, and we got Jesus Christ that took his own life to save our life, died for our sins. Do it. Be that person that's going to change the world. Change your life to help America. My friend Pete, your friend Pete, telling you this is the real answer. America, I'm going to tell you right now. Hang on one second. I don't care what anybody says that's living around the world right now, but I am still going to say this. I keep that statue of Jesus Christ next to my American flag. This is the flag that I fly. America, the United States of America, is the #1 country in the world. We have the best of everything. The best cars, the best music, the best housing, the best countryside, the best mountains, the best beaches. Everything in America is the best. To keep it that way is with this right here, the only way. Take it easy. We'll see you later. Don't be the lame brain. Don't be the poor guy. Use your knowledge and do what's right. I got to go to work. And as I'm working, I will be praying to Jesus. And he will be on my mind. Take it easy. We'll see you later. And I hope you understand. In, 10 or 12 days from now? If we don't make a change, we're all doomed. You better have Jesus in your life by then.